Hi everyone, thought I'd pop in and show you one of the things I'm doing this weekend. This is a new 45-gallon container I bought, and it is the new worm bin. I'm going to combine both the smaller ones into this one here and have all the worms together. Let's see, this has wheels on it. I really like this. It has wheels, and then so all I have to do to move it around is lift up the handle here and it rolls right around. You can't see it, yeah. So that's really neat. But what I'm doing right now is I did the smaller bin last weekend. I got the worms out and put them in this one. And then I went through the whole bin and got quite a bit of compost out of it. So yeah, there's a lot here. I've been using it out in the garden as a transplant. And I'm sorry, I'm down in my basement, so I don't know how good the visual is on this. But I mean, this is really deep. There's probably a good 5 or 6 inches of this here. Anyway, that's what I'm doing now with the bigger bin here. I am going through the process of let's see, slowly. I got half of it done. The worms, most of the worms are over here in this side, because that's where I've been feeding them for the last couple months. So they're piled up over on this side. So I've slowly been taking the compost from this side and putting it through the sifter here. And it falls down through the screen into this. And it's not the most fun job in the world to do, but once it's done, I don't have to deal with it for another few months. So that is what I'm doing today, Friday afternoon. So like I said, once I get over to this side where most of the worms are, let's see if I can get a good visual on these guys. Yeah, see them? I'll probably just lift these guys up and just go ahead and put them in the other bin. Okay, I'm going to put this over on the tripod and I'll be back. So yeah, this is basically what I'm doing, just sort of sifting. Now the second bin I started way after the first one, so most of the stuff isn't really broke down. So I'm thinking just go ahead and pretty much dump most of it. Whoops, there's a worm. Dump most of it into here and be done with it. Because, like I said, there's not a whole lot of compost coming out of this. There's still big, there is, but there's big chunks of material and everything. They haven't had a chance to break down yet. Now this was the larger bin as far as having the most worms in it too. But see, I get to a certain point and then I start spending most of my time just picking worms out because I'm getting close to the end here. And I am going on the idea that no worm gets left behind. So when I get towards the bottom, I start seeing a lot of little babies. And wait a minute, cat, you don't want to jump in there. Oh, please don't do that. Please, 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 stop thinking about it. Get down, get out, no, 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 get down. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything. I'm gonna have to close this side up. It was too good to be true. I knew they'd figure out what it was doing eventually. There, maybe that will cover half of it. Yeah, there just seems to be a lot of big pieces in here, so. Not exactly a thrilling job. But I thought I'd just show you what I was doing, and I'm getting lovely compost from this. Oh no, he's putting in the other one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, since I've grabbed the cat's attention now by putting a camera on what I'm doing, probably going to need to put him upstairs. I might just go ahead and move the worms over into this bin. Give me a moment to get rid of the cat and I'll be back. Come on, see him. Hey, bud. Come on, baby. Let's go upstairs. Up you go. Up you go. Up the stairs. Come on. Skedaddle. Yeah, skedaddle. Come on, let's go. Go, go, go. Okay, I gotta pick you up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're so mad. Why are you so mad? Okay. Okay, so I'm getting pretty close to where the worms are in this bin. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a spot for them in the new bin. And just go ahead and move them over. I don't recall what I did with the ones from last week. There's lots of leaves and cardboard in this one. I made it mostly of leaves and cardboard and some newspaper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and kind of just transfer these guys over. Make a little space for them here. And I guess you can't see what I'm doing here. But I don't know if you can see that. That's like a lot of worms. I'm gonna just go put them down there. I would say a lot of unhappy worms. So I don't know. I get the majority of them out. Yep. So there's lots of lovely worms in there. Oh my goodness. Like thousands of them. Not real happy with me right now. Okay. They seem more content. This is what I found. If you keep them covered in newspaper, I think it helps them feel safer, or like away from the light and everything. They tend not to wander so much. So I'm going to lay some more newspaper on top of this. They do like the paper on top. Trying to find newspaper without the shiny stuff on it. Okay, so for now this will do. They'll be happy underneath that. I'm going to go out and take that other bin outside and see if I can find any more worms in there. Okay, so I brought the castings outside here so you can get a better look at it. The the container weighed 2.5 pounds, and it was 7 pounds for the casting. So that's not bad for 4 months worth of work. And it is mostly worm castings. There's a little bit of pieces of leaves and stuff, but most of it is just worm castings. So that's not bad. 4 months. Most of this came out of the first bin with the 500 worms. The other bin I got a little bit out of, but they hadn't had a chance to break things down yet. So this will do me. This is quite a bit, 7 pounds. So I thought I'd share that with you. The reason I put them all in one bin was, I got tired of feeding 2 different bins, and whenever there was an issue like I had with mites, I had to treat one, then I'd end up having to turn around and treat the other. So I just thought, you know what, just save some time, put them in the same bin, and just make life easier. So hopefully that will work out fine. And I really like that bin with the wheels on it. I think that's really nice. It'll be handy. I'm not bringing these guys outside. They get to stay inside. So it got so cold this winter. I don't even have to deal in the wintertime with, worrying about them out here in 15-degree weather and stuff like that. So they're fine down there underneath the germination table down there. So anyway, I thought I'd just show you what was going on. I'm going to be doing a lot out in my yard this weekend. The weather has changed here in Missouri, and we've got 50s and 60s during the days, 40s at night, 40s, and it's absolutely beautiful. Spring is almost here, guys. How cool is that? And thanks for stopping by. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.